guys. Okay, so I'm not gonna go on a run today because my foot hurts still and my legs are like logs. So I'm gonna rest for today and tomorrow, and then I'll be running 7 miles instead of 6. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I woke up with a quote in my head that I vaguely remember. I'm not too sure how it goes, but I'm gonna try my best to remember it. And here's how it goes. Don't care too much about money, power, and status, because one day you'll meet a man that this means little to. And I don't know if that's how the actual quote goes. Basically what it's saying is don't care about money, status, and power, because you'll meet someone one day that doesn't care about these things, and it will make you realize how insignificant these things are. We live in a society, most of us live in a society where these things rule, right? They are everything. And outside our world, we find it hard to understand that these things mean pretty much nothing, right? And it's a hard thing to wrap your head around, right? Because it's everything in our society, right? Power, money, status, these are big things. But they shouldn't be glorified, and if you do that, you will get crushed one day by someone that really doesn't care about money, your status, or the power you wield. They just don't care. It hit strong to me because I grew up poor, and then one day I realized that I accumulated enough money to sort of do what I wanted. And at the time of not having money, I couldn't do nothing. So when I had it, I was like, wow, I felt, even though I wasn't rich in the sense of like millions and millions, I had enough money to do everything I wanted. And I realized that, wow, like that doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Like once you accumulate a certain amount of money that you're comfortable, the rest is nice and you can do things, but at one time you can just really see no point in the money you're getting. It's always nice to sit in the sun after some rain, but after some time you get a bit hot, maybe you get sunburnt, maybe you've had enough of it. It's nice to have some rain again. You see, I think a lot of people want these things in our society, and for good reason, right? They give you pleasure, right? A lot of these things can give you access to things that make you feel good and stuff like that, right? Which is great, right? You want to feel good, you want to go somewhere or do something with these things, right? And that's fine. But there comes a point where you are constantly in the sun. And what ends up happening is day-to-day things become hard because you're living life so easy. Now, that's just how I feel. It's like a kid that's been given everything constantly. They don't really see a point in doing a lot of things, and a lot of them struggle to work hard to get wherever they want because everything was handed to them. And in a way, it's not their fault. Because they've had things handed to them, everything else becomes really hard for them because they're not used to doing hard work day in, day out. Whereas someone that's grew up where they've had to work for everything they have, it becomes a lot easier for them. But also what happens is that person that works so hard wants to get to a place where they don't need to work, but they miss the point. You need balance. You need to work hard for what you've got, have a little pleasure, then go back to working hard. Because if you don't have that, you get stuck. Either doing too much that you burn out, or having so much pleasure that everything else becomes hard. Anyway, rant over. I'm gonna get on my day, clean up, and relax pretty much for the day, eat, because I'm hungry, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I just got back from shopping, because I forgot something once again. But I've got everything this time, so we're sweet. I've cleaned up, and now I think I'm gonna put my Christmas tree up. And I think I'm gonna put it right here. I think there's enough room, hopefully. There's some plug sockets around. I hope I can make it work. So I'm gonna get everything out and okay, I've just realised that I can't put up the tree because on Friday there's a person coming to fix the window behind me. They fixed the frame, but they need to fix the window still. So I'm not gonna be able to put the tree up unfortunately until then, because otherwise I have to move it and it's gonna be long. So the tree ain't going up. Okay, so yeah, no Christmas tree up today, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I had a good dinner and I got pudding, and it was like, they're basically just yogurts, but I put some fruit in there and it was so good. It was so good. But it's late now, it's like 10ish, so I'm gonna wrap up the video, edit and upload today. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.